This is what America's thinking for Friday, June 7th. I'm Jamal Simmons. Let's get right to it. Abortion rights are back in the news lately with a controversy among Democrats about federal funding for low-income women and several new laws in red states that place large restrictions on access to abortion. Those laws seem to be part of a larger effort stemming from President Trump's recent success at putting conservative justices on the Supreme Court. With the court somewhat more conservative than before, many abortion opponents think now is the time to push for the highest court to revisit Roe v. Wade, the landmark 1973 Supreme Court decision that legalized abortion nationwide. But do Americans want the Supreme Court to relitigate Roe? That's the question we put on the table in our exclusive daily Hill-Harris-X poll. Overall, a majority of Americans, 56%, think the Supreme Court should not take a new case on abortion and that Roe v. Wade is settled law. 44% believe otherwise. However, we noticed some interesting divisions in our survey. Though majorities of all age groups think Roe v. Wade is settled law, younger folks were more likely to say it should be revisited. About half of 18 to 34-year-olds, 49%, believe Roe v. Wade is ready for another look by the High Court. And it decreases as voters get older. 44% of 35 to 49-year-olds and those 50 to 64 agree, and just 36% of Americans 65 and older say the decision should be revisited. So our question was just two choices. So we don't really know why people might want to revisit Roe, but we do think it's quite interesting and we'll keep paying attention. Now let's take a look at this by party. 64% of Democrats believe Roe v. Wade is settled law compared to 36% who say it should be revisited. Independents side with the Dems on this issue, 59-41. Republicans take the flip side. 54% of Republicans believe Roe v. Wade should be revisited and 46% say it is settled. The smaller split between Republicans is something that other polls have found in the past as well. Though it doesn't get reported on much, Democrats are actually more unified on abortion than Republicans are. That may explain why Democratic presidential frontrunner Joe Biden very quickly reversed course yesterday. Again, saying he now supports federal funds being used to allow low-income women to have abortions. This is the second time this month he's flipped on this question. We'll continue to watch closely as the abortion rights debate unfolds. So that wraps it up for today and this week. Come back next week for more news on public opinion. I'm Jamal Simmons. You can find more of my work here on Hill TV or at Jamal Simmons on Twitter, at Real Jamal Simmons on Facebook, and on Instagram. Now we all know what America's thinking. I want you to enjoy your weekend. I will.